Okay, go ahead. So what is your book?
It's called Shadow and Bone.
Okay, what genre?
Fantasy.
Okay, and you have,
Revolver, and it's action adventure.
okay, so what are you guys thinking in terms of how did your author engage the reader?
She hooked us with a flashback of the character's past life. She was in an orphanage when she was 5, so that's how she hooked the readers. And then after she got out of the orphanage, the story started. Oh, my author. My author hooked us with a description. So I mean, yeah.
Say more about that. What kind of description?
Oh, a description of the main character's dead dad.
Okay, so that's how they orientated you. Okay, what else can you talk about with your genres?
So our settings are very different because my author has a lot of made up creations, made up elements that fit the story, such as dragons and stuff.
What about you?
Oh, mine has a more kind of realistic setting back back kind of after the gold rush happened, but kind of still where the gold rush, but kind of after. That makes zero sense, but that's okay.
So they're very different?
Yes.
Very different settings. What does that do for you as a reader?
How our settings are
Yeah,
different.
yeah. Is there anything different you have to do as a reader because your settings are different and your different genres?
You kind of have to reorient yourself from the war book to the other person's book.
Yeah.
So it's difficult, but depending on how the other person describes it, it's not that.
Okay. How about point of view?
My point of view, it starts off as third person and switches to first person. So third person, the narrator is kind of telling about her past life in the orphanage, in the flashback. And then when her point of view starts, then it's more of her view of what's going on. Mine is only third person. I mean, yeah, the character is just kind of explaining about his dad off the table. And it kind of switches between kind of the main character's third person view and to past time, more during the gold rush, and it's more of the dad's point of view, but still in third person. But it's kind of the actions of the dad and what's going on around him.
Okay. So very different perspectives, right? But also the same, correct? All right, what about characters? What do you have to say about them?
The author kind of introduces the characters along the story, along the process of the story, kind of. So as the story continues, more characters are introduced.
Okay.
She obviously starts off with the main character, and then along the way, she'll meet her friends, and then she'll describe her friends, and
How about you?
My author kind of just introduced them, close to all of them, kind of right away, because there's not really many characters kind of where they live, or important characters at least. They kind of just introduce them all right away. So they're one big family, and then once it switches to the past, or the dad is the family prior to what was already happening, and some more of the main problems
Okay.
that happened back then.
Good.